Policy resolution number 2, insurance. We have a video.
Hi everyone, I'm Karmveer Lal, proud UCP member since 2017. Even spent years in my youth working for the UCP caucus. Like all true blue conservatives, I believe in private property rights. What you own is yours. Nothing is more valuable to you than your right to your own body. That's why I'm putting forward this resolution to make sure Alberta sticks with a fair insurance system, one that protects victims when they get hurt and holds bad drivers accountable. We're conservatives. We don't support copying David Eby's socialist-style no-fault insurance from BC. That system takes away your right to sue if you're hurt and replaces it with a payout determined by government bureaucrats. If, God forbid, you're hurt in an accident from a bad driver, then you should be able to fight for your health and your family's future. And here's the bottom line. The insurance companies and even the government's own experts say it won't save Albertans money. So why would we give up our rights if your insurance premiums aren't going down? Something doesn't smell right. This resolution stands for conservative values, personal responsibility, fairness, and justice for victims and their families. I urge you to vote yes.
At the no mic.
Oh, I'm going to get booed. Sandra Couturier from the Spruce Grove Stony Plain riding. I want to give my argument for voting no on this. It is not no-fault insurance. It is for protection of Albertans and getting Albertans back to work as soon as possible so they can continue to provide for their families without waiting for a cash payout or a prize at the end of 3 years.
No. I'm serious. I'm serious. If we identify people booing other speakers, they will be removed from the room. Like, we can do this respectfully, people. Please restart the clock.
Sorry, thank you. The premise behind Care First is to protect Albertans and getting them back to work as soon as possible so they can continue to care for and provide for their families. It is not no fault. At-fault drivers will still be held accountable and rated accordingly and have their rates go up and be impacted. At the end of the day, this is a benefit for all Albertans without them having to wait for a cash prize from a lawyer at the end of 3 years.
To the yes mic. Yes, sir.
Badaluk, Edmonton, West Henday. Every day in Alberta, you are at risk of some jerk in a big truck blowing through a stoplight or a stop sign. You can be crippled, you can be seriously hurt. Right now, you can sue, you can have a lawsuit and go before a judge, and the judge will decide what your injuries are worth. What the government is proposing to do is to bring in NDP-style policies that take away your right to a cash settlement that compensates you for what your injuries are worth, and to bring in socialist insurance. Please vote yes to preserve your rights.
Just a word of advice to other speakers. You need to be conscious of your audience, and it may not be wise to come into this room and diss people who drive big trucks, but I'm just saying. Mr. Tulk.
Gord Tulk, Red Deer South. Danielle talked about abuse of the process. I think you guys should take a look and see what went on to get this to number 1. Secondarily, of all the resolutions that we have today, this is the only one I know that is being driven by vested interests of a certain group within our society. This is very, very bad. The Care First model originated in Australia and other jurisdiction. It is a very successful model to actually getting you the treatment you need. You're not capped by how much somebody has for coverage of insurance. It can go way beyond that. Please do not support this frivolous and self-interested resolution. Thank you.
Thank you. Final word to the proponent.
I just don't understand why folks want to copy WCB and make it privately run. If you and your family, if you're struck and killed by a semi-truck driver, and that truck driver flees the country and there's no criminal conviction, with no fault, you can't sue the company. So instead, in this system that's being proposed, the bureaucrats decide how much you get and there's no accountability. That's not fair, not conservative, and does not hold people accountable. Let's find a solution that brings down rates, but not at the expense of your rights. I urge you to vote yes, and vote yes to protect your rights. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's call the question. Policy resolution number 2. All those in favor, please. Thank you. Opposed? Motion carries.
We are on to